when I was doing my primary education and the secondary education, I was so much passionate about, working on my skin. My schoolmates used to ask me, Karimi, your skin is so flawless. What are you using? So I was like, I realized, you know what? There's something about me and skin. So I went to school. I have my certificates on, to formulate creams for girls and even for men. I ship my product from outside. It comes to Kenya and then I start premixing. So what made me so unique is, producing something that is very quality and something that you cannot get it somewhere else. Proudest moment of a business person is when clients come back and tell you, your product is working.
Yeah.
I had acne. Right now I don't have the acne. I had melasma. I'm sorted. I had stretch mark. I'm sorted. I had dark knuckles. I'm sorted. My name is Faith Karimi, the CEO and founder of A Skin by Faith.
Hello everyone, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing good. And as for us here, we are super excited because we are hosting a very beautiful girl. As you can see, we are having a conversation with the founder of a leading skin care brand here in Kenya that is known by so many people, sells creams, and by the way, this is a brand that people swear by, believe it or not. And we are excited to know of her journey and how she started, what exactly sparked the idea of that business, because of course, coming from some places, not a lot of people know about it, and how she ended up becoming so big in the market. This is Adventures in Business on Influencer TV Kenya, and my name is Joanne Mwaneki. Before we move further, I just want to let you know that this beautiful episode is being sponsored by Prime House Interiors Limited, and I'll be telling you more about them at the end, of course. But for now, let's just take this chance to welcome Madam Faith.
Thank you so much, Joanne, for having me at Influencer TV. My name is Faith Karimi, the CEO and founder of A Skin by Faith. We deal with the skin and give solution to skin issues like melasma, acne, white dots, green veins, dark knuckles, and burnt skin that has been burnt by creams, and any sort of skin issue. We deal with women and men, teenagers and babies with eczema and any kind of skin issues. You're going to get quality products. You're going to get a very well done product that are going to work for your skin without a lot of pressure to your skin.
Unajua kuna ile jani ya mtoto akikua, labda hata anataka kukua driver, anacheze magari huko kwa barabara, anasema ile ni yangu. So just take us back to your background.
So I grew up to a very small village in Mbeere, that is in Embu County, a place called Kiritire, a small village called Mashanga. So that is where I grew up, and I went to just the local schools. But how I got to know that I'm so passionate about skincare is when I was doing my primary education and the secondary education, I was so much passionate about, working on my skin. When you're a teenager, there's a lot of breakouts that comes to you, but I used to work so tirelessly and get that fair and lovely. I don't know whether you know it.
Yeah, I know it.
I used to go, I know. So I used to go to my aunties. I used to limia them and get that. I used to limia them, and then I used to get that some amount, like 100 bob, and I used to get that nice and lovely, because when I was a teenager, I used to have that breakup that I didn't like at all. So through that, I started knowing that I really love my skin. I really love my looks as a girl. So that is when I was in primary. Now I started my secondary education, and you could not lack a mirror. in my desk. So I used to every time look at myself, and I realized, you know what, there's something about me and skin.
Yeah.
There's something about me and skin. So so there's this about parents and what you're supposed to take when you go to the higher education.
Yeah, actually you came to ulikuja Nairobi for school.
Yes, I came to Nairobi to school, yes.
So ulikuwa unachukua course gani?
So I came to Nairobi and took business management.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
okay.
That is in NIBS.
That's good though.
That is in NIBS.
Yes.
So after that nilikuja nikachukua business management, but still the skincare thing was in me. It has never parted from me. So tukaendelea nikamaliza my education, you know, and bado najipondoa that time. And my friends used to ask me, my schoolmates used to ask me, Karimi, your skin is so flawless, what are you using? So I was like, Kai. Yeah, so nilianza tu kitambo pole. Yes.
Okay, I believe like especially ukitoka huko zile vitu za mafuta tunajua ni hizo Fair and Lovely.
Yes.
Zingine sikumbuki, but ilikuwa inaitwa Gold.
Yes, there was there was those people that were bleaching then, and they used to bleach like something with carotenoids and so on.
Oh yes. So hizo sasa hizo ndo vitu like tulikuwa tunajua huko kitambo.
Yes, kitambo.
But now there is something that I want to understand.
Yes.
How did you know? Like now already you know that you have a passion.
Yes.
But how did you come to learn about skincare? Na ujue, by the way naeza anza kusoma ama kufanya anything mambo ya mafuta.
Yes.
And from that I can now start generating income.
Yeah.
Ilifikia wapi ukakuwa like the first time uliamua maybe wacha niende shule. Ulienda kusomea because
Yes, I did, yeah.
So before uende kusomea, nini, I know whatever triggered you was the passion.
Yes.
But kuna mahali ulikuwa umesikia ama ni mtu alikwambililia unaweza enda usomee by the way, because that's not something we get from the village.
Yeah, sure. That is not something you get from the village, and that is not something that I went to school from NIBS to do from the beginning to do. So this is what happened, to be very, very sincere. As time went by, I got employed.
Yeah.
I really got employed, and I was earning this to cash, the small monthly cash. And I used to feel like I'm not where I'm supposed to be. I used to feel like I'm not where I'm supposed to be. So something was pressuring me to do business. So I was asking myself, what can I do and, become?
Whatever you want to be.
Yes, because there's that force that used to tell me, you know what, you can do better on skincare.
Yes.
You can do better on skincare. So, after now that moment of getting employed and so on and so forth, so I settled down and went to school to know how to formulate creams, because that is not something you just wake up and start.
But now
that is not something. That is true. It's not something you just wake up and start formulating. So I went to school. I have my certificates on, to formulate creams for girls and even for men.
Wow.
So I went to school and I got that certificate to do that. Now, and then I started doing it.
Did you start like it's your own cream you're trying to make?
Yes, I started at that. You have to. So I started locally before I went international, because right now I'm very much international. I ship my product from outside. I ship my the things that I mix with. I ship from outside, and then now it comes to Kenya, and then I start pro-mixing. So it started by my skin. I had to try it on my skin. I tried on my skin and I tried on my friend's skin.
Mali akitaumana sawa
tunaenda hata kikiumana, I'll be very much safe.
Yes.
So that is how I started. I was very much offline. So nikakuja, and then a friend introduced me to online platforms, and then I started selling my product on. The moment I realized that the product are working on me and my friends, so that is the moment now I started, dispatching them. Yes, dispatching them, and I started my online platform so that now I can reach more people.
Audience,
more audience. Yeah.
Okay, so in so many businesses, there are always problems that are happening.
Yeah.
So that time when you were starting,
Yes.
what challenges did you go through and how did you manage to overcome those challenges?
Like in so many other businesses, the finances are the problem. I'm going to tell you today. So if you're starting a business today, the finances are totally the problem. And you'll find that you need to ship a lot of stock. Maybe you have a lot of clients that you'd like to bring a lot of stock, and it's really draining you. It's really draining you. So I would say finances and the patience of the clients that you have.
Patience.
Yeah,
okay.
patience, yeah.
So overcoming that ni kutafuta.
So overcoming that, how I overcome that is, I went slow. I went slow with whatever, with the skincare. I selectively nilijua my crowd.
Yeah.
I was not like, poo. Nilikataa hiyo kitu. So one thing, and I'm very, very, I just want to tell everyone that is looking at us, you have to be very selective on the crowd and the market-wise. Who are you targeting?
Your target audience.
Because if you come and sell something very cheap, you're going to target a lot of people. So you have to target people that you can tell them, your product will be delivered in a week time, or your product will be delivered in 2 days, and they're very much okay. Yes, so I really squeezed my targeting people to match what I can give them.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I think that is one of the things that most entrepreneurs do not
Yes,
get.
yes.
So you find that there are so many issues in a business. Now I totally understand. Anyway, in the field, in the industry that you're in, your skin. By the way, I saw it online.
Yes.
You've blown up skin
Thank
by
you.
faith.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so, but let's talk about this industry being very much competitive. Like so many people are setting up formulation schools, so many people are manufacturing their own things.
Yes.
So many people still are shipping.
Yes.
But yours is screaming. What's the secret? Like, how do you go about the competition? What makes you stand out?
What makes me stand out?
Yes.
So what makes me stand out is the fact that I can deliver quality.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry to talk about it, but the market of skincare is very much squeezed.
Yes.
Very much squeezed. Everybody is using a product.
Yeah, very.
Doesn't matter you're taking it from Skin by Faith or you're taking it from somewhere else, but every woman is taking something on their skin. So what made me so unique is, producing something that is very quality and something that you cannot get it somewhere else. Even if you get to the shop, you cannot get that. So I'm very much unique. Very much unique. Very much unique. Very much unique. Very. Even if I tell you this is my ingredient, you cannot be able to come out with that product.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You cannot come out with that product.
Okay.
Yes.
I understand. And then as an entrepreneur, what is your proudest moment?
My proudest moment is when I see that M-Pesa message.
That
is, when you see that M-Pesa message, let me tell you something. There's that kafuraha that comes.
Yes, I know.
Sana when someone asks you, what is your payment mode? That is your proudest moment. That is your proudest moment as a business person. Another thing that I can say it's a proudest moment of a business person is when clients come back and tell you, your product is working.
Yeah.
I had acne. Right now I don't have the acne. I had melasma. I'm sorted. I had stretch mark. I'm sorted. I had dark knuckles. I'm sorted. I think that is the one thing. You can take a still water, you can take the sparkling water, and
yeah.
Yes, that is the proudest moment of a businesswoman.
Especially for you now.
Yes, especially for me, yes.
All right, amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, we are hearing a very beautiful story of Skin by Faith. But for now, just allow us to take a short break. We are coming back soon. Thank you.
my opinion, this is the best gym I have been to. And I think the company that has done the design has done a wonderful job.
I love the floor work. It's easier, especially with working out. There's gonna be minimal accidents, it's not slidey. Out of 10, rate Prime House into
100.
100.
I would give it
I'd give it a 8.5.
8.5.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for waiting on us. We are back to continue with this conversation by Skin by Faye.
Thank you so much, Joanne.
Umeenjoy break yako?
Hey, that was quite a good break. You know, the questions were so fire, so I had to breathe.
There are definitely myths zenye zinatokana na skincare.
Yes.
And you as a skincare entrepreneur, what are some of the myths zenye unafilingi sasa hiyo mtu anasema nini for real?
Yes. So there's some myths that nakaanga hivi najiuliza, mtu ndiye afike hapo amefika wapi? Ati uchukue ile turmeric ya kupika. Koroga na maji. Paka uso.
Unakuwa yellow.
No, you're going to remove your acne. Another myth. Another myth about, the aloe vera. You cut the aloe vera and then you put it on your...
Dangerous.
Very. Another myth. Removing your stretch mark using shea butter or tretinoin. Hakuna kitu kama hiyo.
Hey.
Try it today. Utaishi mpaka uzeeke. Mpaka uzeeke. It does not work. That is just something that, people came out with and, started saying it works, but that thing does not work. So, it's good to go to a skincare specialist so that you can know what works and what not works. Yes.
All right. What lessons have you learned being in the business of skincare?
Patience. Mundomo.
Nyamaza.
Yes. If you in business, because in most cases you're dealing with women, that is your 99%. That is 1% you can get maybe a man who has some pimples kidogo, or a man that want to touch up kidogo on the body and face. But 99% of people I deal with, it is women. And when you're dealing with women, Joanne, you have to have 101%. You have to be patient. Yes, so you have to be patient with them and know what to answer and know how to answer their questions, because you cannot just talk. Unajua wanawake wanakuekanga hapa.
Yeah.
Even if you're giving them an advice, kuna wale wanakuanga wanajua, I know what to do. So if I'm coming to you as a specialist, but I know what to do on my skin.
Yes.
So na wengine unapatanga pia wako na plug wengine wa mafuta. They're just coming to you, I've seen your skin is looking good. What can I do about my skin? So when it comes to dealing with women and skincare, you have to be very patient with them and you have to be very specific on what you're doing.
All right, and now let me also ask you that. I mean, because I've seen online you have a lot of customers, and most of them are returning customers.
Yes.
How do you deal with customers that are wako 50-50? They are very, very much skeptical. Like, how do you retain such customers?
So what happens to someone
how do you make them trust you?
Oh, yeah, sure, yes. So sana to someone like me that is purely online, though I have a physical shop, but I'm so much, I can say 98% of my customers, they are people I don't know. And there are people that are coming to me with a lot of expectations, and they're coming to me so that I can be a hope to them. Someone is coming to you with a lot of melasma, a lot of stretch marks, a lot of white dots. They are coming to you with a lot of expectations. And if you find those kind of people, wamepitia mahali, for them to come to you, wamepitia mahali. That is where they came, walikuwa na very good skin, wamepatana na knuckles, wamepatana na stretch mark. Now they are coming to you as a hope. So you have to be a hope to those people. And the only thing that you can be a hope to those people is giving them the best that you can for you to retain them. Because if you cannot be a hope to someone, if you cannot do the job to someone that is coming to you to get it, you're going to lose them. You're going to lose them because they're coming to you when they're desperate. Yeah. They want their skin to look good. They want this and that. So you have to do their problem sorted. That's the one. So you have to be very, very specific. Okay. Yes. You have to be very specific.
So what advice can you give to entrepreneurs out there when you hawajafika mahali, wana feel, sometimes they want to give up because they feel like ni kama haijajipa bado.
Yes. This is what I can say to any entrepreneur that is starting and, someone that is there who is feeling like I'm stuck. Push. You'll get the best or you'll get the right people. Push. At the end, you'll get the right people. Yes.
Okay, now let's do this. Tukimalizia, please. Tell people where your shop is located.
So I have a physical shop in Embu Town, Kika Store, shop M9. That is where my shop is. And, if you want to reach me out in all platforms, I'm Skin by Faith. My number is 0701 059 509. I repeat, 0701 059 509. The only time wezi nipata ni saa 6 ya usiku, saa 7 mpaka 6. Hiyo time ingine you can call. Anytime you can reach me through WhatsApp, you can call me, you can bring all your skin issues.
Passion takes people somewhere, like from 0 to somewhere like, 0 to 100, just passion. So if you have passion in something, I know on the way we get so many discouragements that this cannot do this and the other one cannot do that, but do not take it because you're hearing real stories from people that are telling you where they've come from and how they've built their business only because of passion. So if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do not forget to do so. It goes by the name Influencer TV Kenya, and that is the name that we use on all of our social media platforms, that is TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Again, this episode has been sponsored by Prime House Interiors Limited, a company that does interior and exterior design. And I've always told you to believe and trust in Prime House because they deliver quality any day, anytime. They make sure that life is styled to your space. So thank you so much. See you next time with so much love. Goodbye.